showing you a radical. This is an important video. Brittney Griner's sentence has been upheld. I love the fucking pathetic NBA mainstream media, how they've handled this. Oh, don't say nothing. Shh, be quiet, don't say a fucking word. And Tsar Putin might let her go. Oh, fuck that. Please. This fucking monster, Tsar Putin, imperialism, all the rage. That piece of shit from the 4th District was here in Ogden. What's he doing here? Communism's taking over the fucking United States. Oh, fuck. That horrible football player's been bankrupt 87 times from fucking the Jets. Burgess Owens. Oh my God, make you fucking sick. How pathetically ignorant this place has become. I'm walking up here to try out for the long snapper here, so this is really important. So, Joel Bolomboy, who I know personally, who was actually born in Ukraine. So, I was with Randy right there when his mom and dad in the Union first came here on the recruiting. And by the way, Randy Ray could not win with Joel Bolomboy, Jeremy Sieglin, Scotty Bamforth, or the greatest player in Weber State basketball history. We couldn't win with him. No, not Damian Lillard. Jerry Harding. Randy Ray sucked. Bad. That's the old Jim, Dick Motta, Phil Johnson. You know, those were basketball coaches. Neil McCarthy. That's the old Jim. Oh God. Willie Sojourner. Justin Thigpen. Those were. Harold Arsenault of the show. Eddie Gill. So, this is important. Where's your crown, Ranch? Snow, Utah. So, Joel Bolomboy is playing in Russia. Now, I would be in Eastern Europe right now. I should be in Vienna right now. It is not safe. So, I got an email last December from the State Department because I traveled to Eastern Europe a lot. You know, as you know, the Blanche Box. Stay out, stay out. Do not go in. Get out of Russia immediately. Get out, get out, get out, get out. 6 weeks before Brittney Griner. Now this is important because Joel Bolomboy's got an article out talking about when they all fled. 4 days before Brittney Griner enters Russia, Joel Bolomboy and the other American players are playing in Moscow, making millions a year. Fled. They got out. Now why the fuck would she be going in? Because of her greedy ass agent. She didn't know. She had no clue. She was naive. Obviously. Is that an excuse? I don't know. She's making $1 million a year. But this is horrible what's going on with her. And the way that the United States, the WNBA, the way they handle it, the NBA, oh, just shh, don't say nothing. Make you want to shut the, I mean, when they started that shit, I'm the first guy that reported that she'd been detained. So I'll post the article on Joel. By the way, just think about this. Randy Ray could not win. They went to the NCAA tournament. They won the Big Sky. Damian Lillard never did. Joel Bolomboy was so good. It was incredible. You know, Jeremy Sieglin was on that team. Oh, you know, and they get a 15 seed. They got slow out of the gates. Randy Ray was a horrible coach. I don't give a shit what you say. And I know Randy personally. Well, he sucked. And so, I got Eric, the new coach at Weber State basketball. But this is important. I'll post. Joel did an interview, the first one. It's just out right now, talking about getting the hell out of Russia. He was making millions a year, and he bolted. A bunch of the U.S. players that were making millions a year got the hell out of Moscow. Why was she going in? Greed. Greed. Her $2 million contract. Her agent. Oh, just go and get the money. What's happened to her? Tsar Putin. Fuck, it's disgusting what's happened. Basketball metaphors matter. Freaking here in Snow, Utah. So I'll post the article that Joel. God, what a player he was. Man, he couldn't win with him. He was so fucking good. The Jazz. Yeah, they won 2 games in overtime. They beat Rudy. Okay, we'll see. We'll see how that plays out. Jazz are choke artists. Well, so is Weber State basketball. Damian Lillard had by 23 points in the second half. Lillard's fault? I'm doing the play-by-play. I'm sitting behind Randy screaming, keep the ball in Lillard's hand. Lillard was the #1 free throw shooter in the United States. Well, think about it last year. The second half of the season, I just told Eric Duff this, and Dylan Jones, who I call him Magic Jones. And if you don't think, oh, you can't name him after Magic Jones. Well, you know how Doc Rivers got named here in Utah. Rick Majerus named him that because he had a Dr. J shirt on. That's who named him that. Now, that was a basketball coach, Majerus. Whoa, that was a coach. So, I remember when we were beat Majerus in there, in that building, with the best coach who ever coached here, who I worked for, the great Ron Bateman. You know, so I says the number one free throw shooter in the second half of the season, Zaire Porter, was on your team, and you had him on the bench in that free throw shooting contest in the Big Sky Championship game. Huh? What? Dude? Yeah. Well, blackball me, I'll blackball you. So, where's your crown? I saw Metallica on that football in the field in '98. So, unbelievable. Who's to blame? Greed, her agent. I'll post this article that Joel wrote. It's a fucking great piece. Stand tuned.